Hello, my name is Kyle Carter. Today I'll be discussing lab number 3 on combinational logic. I ran into a couple of difficulties in regards to the board this week. So last week my board didn't work as well, but this week I called them and they sent me another board, but that board doesn't come until Wednesday, this upcoming Wednesday. So the issue that I was having is that it doesn't configure to the software on any computer. So I tried it on both of my desktop monitor computers as well as my laptop. And like when I try to troubleshoot it, it says it detected the device, but let me see if I can get back to it. How do I get back to it? Did not want to do that. Okay. Yeah, it says that like when I hit auto detect, this pops up, but it doesn't pop up on the hardware setup, like the actual configuration board. And they said that that was an issue that was going on with one of their with the board that I have that they sent me. So they're sending me another one. So I just asked that you guys didn't take off that many points for it because that is out of my hands. But so for this lab itself, the goal was lab to learn how to combine numerous logic gates into a single logic gate. The lab entails drawing a diagram of a circuit with 4 distinct logic gates. The AND, NOT, NAND, and the NOR gates were the 4 gates that were used in this lab. 2 were used in the circuit. The input controls were utilized. 1 output indication was employed, and the switches on the DE10 light board were utilized as the input controls. The only output was the LED light that would come with when the output was a 1. The waveform diagram that was used, it was to demonstrate the possible outputs that the circuit would display. You either get a 1 or a 0 output for every 4 input combinations of a 1 or a 0. It's every 4 because it was an A, B, C, and D that will represent the 4 input logic gates that were used. The most important result of this lab is that all 12 of the input combinations, there were only 1 output of a 1. And that means that there was only 1 output that will result in the LED light coming on. Excuse me. The single output that employs the 4 separate logic gates, the AND, NOT, NAND, or NOR. We just wanted to display the truth table of combinational logic gate using the circuit board, the DE10 light board. The DE10 light board, the switches are used to show the logic gate's 12 combinations of the 4 separate inputs. The output for each combination was represented with the LED light. What else? If you had the development board up and running and you looked at the truth table, you will be able to see that there were only out of the 12 combinations, that there was only 1 combination that would successfully light up the board. And a disadvantage that I seen while I was doing this lab, I put it in my conclusion, that you can be adding an extra wire that does not belong in the circuit and you can get an error when compiling. Another advantage I seen, it was that of doing the lab and putting all your data results together, is that it can be a way that will be easier to understand. Thank you.